Hayley Ward, thanks so much for taking the time out to chat to us today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm thrilled to be here in Dublin.
Yeah, so I'm so excited to hear all about Hudson Yards. It's kind of like a completely new development.
That's right. We opened the whole neighborhood in 2019 at Hudson Yards, and it's been really exciting to see the west side of Manhattan come to life with all the new development there.
Yeah, and like certainly from your presentation, you were showing us like things like the edge and the climb. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, at Hudson Yards, we have two premier attractions. The first is Edge, as you said, which is our observation deck.
Right.
So Edge is actually the tallest outdoor observation deck in the Western Hemisphere.
Wow.
And it has this really unique design where we have our indoor deck on floor 100, but then we also have a cantilever deck that extends off the side of the building by 20 meters. So you actually can step out into the sky and have this really amazing connection with New York City.
Yeah. You also had, I saw the video and it was kind of like, it was giving me chills just watching it. People climbing up the side and then dangling off.
That's right. If the glass floor at Edge isn't enough thrill for you, you certainly can go up to City Climb, which is our aerial attraction above Edge. So this is where you put on your harness, strap into the side of the building, and then you exit about 5 floors above Edge, and you ascend a set of stairs, that's 160 stairs, all the way up to the apex of the building. And that's where you get this chance to kind of lean out over New York City. It is the tallest outdoor building climb in the world. And it's also the highest point any public person can be in New York City. So needless to say, you get an incredible view up there.
And have you done it yourself now?
I have, yes. I was one of the first people to do it. Certainly, it was one of those moments that it became a bucket list item.
Yeah.
And it was such a physical and mental achievement after doing it that you receive a medal, like you've just run a marathon, actually. And it really is one of those moments that is once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
And makes you feel so connected with New York City and with yourself.
And I suppose for those of us that are maybe a little bit afraid of heights, me included, I'm sure there's a lot more to do down there.
That's right. Hudson Yards, because it is a whole development, we have a huge shopping center that has about 100 stores, everything from your kind of familiar favorites to really high-end shopping. And we have 25 restaurants. So I love to eat, I love to try all the cuisines of the world, and you certainly can get that at Hudson Yards as well.
Brilliant. And is there anything else that's kind of quite close by to the Hudson Yards?
On the west side of Manhattan, there's a lot coming up in the development, but we're really anchored by the High Line. So the park that opened 10 years or so ago in New York City, and we are at the north end. So we're naturally connected onto the High Line. So if you're already coming over to that part of Manhattan to visit that, adding on Hudson Yards is a really natural connection there.
Yeah, well, it sounds absolutely fantastic. Well, thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Thanks for having me.